Yeah.
Good morning, afternoon.
Good morning to you.
Another exciting day.
Life is good. Life is good.
That's right. Morning, Matt.
Chuck, hello.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Doing well. How are you today?
I am doing well. Hey, you guys going to go to that, what is it, the RMDA thing? Annual meeting in Vegas?
When is that?
I want to say it's in end of March, like the last week of March.
Possibly. You're
Okay.
thinking about going, I'm guessing?
Yeah, thinking about it. Nothing in stone yet.
Yeah, same with us.
Okay. I'm here. Hi.
Hello.
What's going on,
Welcome.
Cindy?
Nothing. Sitting at a skilled nursing facility because my mother fell.
How dare she? Jeez.
I know. No, it's
Ridiculous.
kind of a bummer. Yeah. She broke her
Yeah.
femur and her shoulder at 92. Not good.
No.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So
Yeah,
I
my-
flew.
my
Yeah,
step-
I flew into St. Louis. I'm here now. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was
sorry to
wondering.
hear that.
Yeah. Thanks. But anyway, they're going to take her to do something, and I figured I'd join in on the call.
Nice. Glad to have you.
All right. I'm going to mute it now.
All righty. A little music until we get this party started. How many people we have here? 8 of us. All these note takers out there. Sure, I guess I'll let them in. Matt, are you watching the guests?
Yep.
I wonder if it picks us up for notes. For everybody's note taker. That'd be great. What a good song. Chaka Khan.
I was just going to say that. I'm like, what a great boating song.
Yeah. This is it's a good one. It's a good karaoke song for sure. Got a thumbs up that.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, oh. I should start all of my meetings. All right, let's get this party started. All righty. Welcome, everybody, to the September monthly webinar in October, of course. We will be going over our metrics, going over some new releases, and then jumping into questions and answers. So here we go. So don't want to spend too much time on this, but sliding down with the trials, and of course the paid memberships slid because of that. So we're going to be digging into those numbers. Nicola, if you could notate that. I just want to make sure we're looking into that to see exactly what's going on with those numbers. We do have some new features that are coming out that we think is going to increase order volume and checkout rates that we're excited about. And then we also have some new marketing systems that we're looking to release probably in a couple of months that could also help out. We will be doing some testing with marketing with Active Menus Direct, and then hopefully we'll bring that the results to all of our clients. So we're going to do it in-house first, and then bring it to all of our clients. But as you can see, a lot of these numbers are down, and we need to dig into why. Software and features. So OrderLogic has a massive update. Not sure how many of you on this call have seen it. I will pop this open really quick so you can get a quick view of it and speed it up a little bit. So as you'll see, it's a brand new redesign. It's extremely slick. There are some new features, and we just sent out an email about it today. You can also watch this entire video, but I just wanted to show it does have a dark mode now. It does have some auto print features, auto accept features, so you can auto accept. You can auto accept orders as they come in. You can auto print. You can auto print multiple receipts, so it's nice for restaurants. Does this go above 3? I don't know why we stopped it at 3, but if we did, we should.
Yeah, we maxed at 3. Not sure why.
Yeah, makes no sense. Okay. But you can print up to 3 copies. So yeah, go ahead, take a look at it in the Play Store, and you should see it. So
I did put a link in the Google Meet if you guys want to take a look, and also just a reminder that this is on Google Play Store. So on iOS, we do have to make some updates to make sure this is out there as well. There was some blockers on the Apple side.
appreciate it.
So what's this for? This is for the OrderLogic app?
Yeah, the new OrderLogic app. So it's out, it's released. Should be pretty slick. Completely new redesign, bunch of new features. We sent out an email today. We actually just started a newsletter that will be getting sent out once a week. It's all automated. So whenever we release new features, new bug fixes, anything that we're checking into the code base, all of our clients are going to get updates now. So it's nothing we have to do manually, which is great because it'll just be consistent. So the first one went out today. It does have this amongst many other new features and bug fixes in it. So hopefully you receive that. If you didn't, let us know. So yeah, go ahead.
Or a question on that OrderLogic app, just because when I was in Breckenridge last week, I did take a tablet and swap it out for something. But anyways, it was on OrderLogic like 3.6, and then we are currently using Hexnode to lock down the tablets. So we did update it. It's possibly that was a problem just because of the old versions or something, but Do you think they will like just auto update?
You'd have to have auto update through Hexnode on
Yeah.
to get that done. So yeah, if you're at 3, this is I think 7.0. So
Yeah.
definitely update it for sure.
All right. Perfect. I'll take a look. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. So live and in testing. Joe, do you want to go over the balance report rework?
Yeah, I can go over that.
Okay. Just a quick overview. I can go over the Google Reviews Booster while you're getting that set up.
Okay.
So the Google Reviews Booster, it is set up now. It is running for both restaurant level and locational level. So just to reiterate, this is when the customer places an order and they review you a 4 or a 5-star internally, or the restaurant, you can automatically send them a coupon code and a Google review link to your business or to the restaurant's business for them to easily review you on Google. So it's a great feature. If you're not utilizing it, I'd strongly suggest turning it on. Nicola, do we have a video on this?
There is a video. 1 second. Locational is gonna.
It's on our YouTube channel, right?
Yep, I'm put
Okay,
the
you'll
one
drop
in.
it in.
Yep.
But it is in our YouTube channel. Okay, great.
Yes, sir.
And so this review would go to the restaurant's GMB or just to our delivery services GMB?
Whatever you set it up
Both.
as.
What do you set it to? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Can we tell it to discard any that are like, 3 and below?
That
It's 4 and
only
5.
triggers. It only triggers for if they leave 4 or 5-star. If they leave 3-star on one rating and 5-star on the other, it's not gonna pop up.
Fantastic. What is you guys are you like for this program, your suggestion for us to tell, like, if we're gonna put a coupon code on this one to charge the restaurant for the coupon code?
It's all in the video. If you have any questions after that, just hit me up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's
I assume then that coupon code, we should not submit that for DC coverage.
correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Good.
And you could do a coupon code for your location. So if you want to pump up reviews for Warrior, and it could be a service that you sell to your restaurants as well. Another reason for them to pump ordering through your system instead of other systems.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yep.
And Joe is doing a screen share. Jeremiah, did you have a question about that?
It's not really a question. I've been using it for like a month, and we get 1 or 2 a day.
That's
Love
huge.
it.
That's
Really?
awesome.
Is that for you guys at 352, or is that for your restaurant clients?
That's at 352.
Nice. Love to hear it. Good.
What do you
That's
have
huge.
set up for the code? I know we did like $5 off on an order
Yeah.
review.
Yeah, we got a $5 off, but they don't even get the code till after they do the review.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah,
for the
it's-
restaurant one.
It's for the it's just if they click on the link, it triggers to send them a text message like 3 minutes after. So that's how it's triggered if they click the link to go to the review. So great to hear though. Love to hear that. Please post something on Facebook so the clients know that. I mean, we released these features and I think they're extremely valuable. I'm glad you're taking advantage of it for sure.
Yeah, I'll post something.
Thank you so much. Giving you homework to do, Jeremiah. Appreciate it. All right, Joe, if you want to jump in.
Yeah, so we just added a new summary basically at the top of the ledger. So it's still the same ledger as before, but with this additional piece at the top here. So you guys know it already has all the orders, and then it has the whole ledger piece at the bottom. But now for a way for you to easily kind of see what happened in the day, we have this summary up here, which shows total credit cards captured. If there's any carry forward balance, it'll show that here. And then your total available for payouts. So the first is your starting funds. Then it goes into distributing those funds. So again, you started with this 2653, and then it has all the money that you owe for that day. So you have 2653 minus cash advances, leaves you with 860. You can ignore this client. We're working with them on something, so this unpaid balance here is something that can be ignored. But so we're just collecting this 214 for the current day, which brings them to 645. They owe drivers 414. That's paid. And then they have 230 left. And this is where it gets interesting. So they have 230 left. They owe restaurants 1476. We only paid 215. The reason for that is we don't make partial payments, right? And so that way, no restaurant will get a deposit or no driver will get a deposit that has like a partial order payment or a partial day payment. The whole day has to be paid in one chunk to make the accounting much simpler, right? And I'm showing you like the most complex of versions. Like most people, it's just everything zeroed out and it shows you what you're getting deposited, right? So this 1492 is what's left over because we don't make partial payments. So now you see here, there's unpaid entity balances of 1,200, unpaid platform fees of 260, and then this carry forward balance of 1492. So when I go to the next day, you'll expect to see those numbers registered for the next day. So you'll see here's the 1492, which is their funds to pay. So now it's added to their current balance. So instead of having 3,060, they have 3,075 to start with. And then again, it starts the process over, right? So, and then here's that 1261 of old entity debts. We always pay out all the old entity debts from the prior day before we start paying current debts. And that's the way this works. So you can really see like a full summary here, very quick, very efficient, and it just gives you like an overall view. And then if you have like, well, why did I have, only $3,000 in credit card captured? You can go down here, see all the orders, see your credit card captured, and get those numbers, right? So you have everything on this page. It's a really good way to see everything. Then the other thing that we added was the balance tab, which this, especially for anyone using pay on pickup, this is huge. And again, I'm showing like one of the more challenging accounting systems, right? Like a client that really uses like everything. But you guys will notice now on your balance, it no longer shows pending and available because we know pending doesn't exist anymore. Everything just goes straight to an available balance. But now you're going to see, like, if I look here, you have, for example, on Sunday, they had an ending balance of 136.33, which means on Saturday, they started with 136.33. They had all these cash advances. So after the cash advances, their balance was $2,000. They used $14.59 in issuing, and you can drop this down and see all the issuing charges here. Then they did a withdrawal from Stripe for $500. So they have this 2,036 minus 1451 minus 500 equals 84.84, which leaves them with a balance of 84.84 at the end of the day. Then they start the next day out with 84.84. They get $96 in from a deposit for this day, which leaves them with 184. They do these cash advances, leaves them here, use the issuing. So now you can actually see, like we've had questions in the past, like, why did I have, X dollars were my earnings on Monday, but my deposit from that day was less? Now you can actually see why. Oh, it's because you used $797 in issuing, which only left you with a certain amount. And then if you have a deposit, it will show up on here as well. So everything that happens is on here, and it should be very easy to follow your cash flow. Any questions on either of these things? Any feedback? Yeah, Jacques.
Hey, just curious if that little glitch we discovered the other day is cleared up with the
Yeah, I don't know if it's cleared up. I think it is.
Okay.
So if anyone who's on the DC database, if they see like some random issuing charges that don't make sense, there's a couple issuing charges in there for like Microsoft, Xbox. I think there was one more, Jacques, that we found, and it's all from one specific card from one client that it was showing on a handful of clients, but not affecting the math. In other words, if they had $2,000 and it showed 500 was spent in issuing, it would still show they had $2,000 afterwards. So it was just like a line item reporting issue. That should be cleaned up. Jacques, you can check and see if it was. If not, it'll be gone very soon. We targeted it. I can actually find out before the call's over. If it's done, I should.
No worries. I just thought it was worth mentioning in case anybody freaks out on it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Because it doesn't affect anything.
It does not. Yeah. So, all right, guys. Thank you.
I think Jeremiah had a question. He may have put his hand down.
Jeremiah?
No, I'm good.
Okay. All righty. Let's go to the next slide here. Software features on deck. We got this video. This is the new payments system. So everybody will have access to this. That's on Glue. We will be converting everybody over. We've been working on the payment system first, and then we'll start converting everybody over. But this will show you how the new payments elements work. And this is extremely good for web.
Little update on the Stripe elements. We changed some things around, and I will show you what it looks like now. So if you have default payment type attached to your account or multiple credit cards, they will all show up in this little section here. Then we also have pay upon delivery selection for cash, and then corporate if you're using alternate payments. Now you can, these fields are editable in your location. Then if we want to add a digital wallet or a new card, we'll simply go here. We can input a new card in here, pay with Amazon Pay, Cash App, and there will be some other options once we finalize the launch of this.
Appreciate that. So just to touch on that, the biggest update is actually wasn't shown there, and that is for new customers that aren't logged in. If they're on an iPhone or if they're on an Android, it'll automatically select Apple Pay for them or Google Pay for them if it detects that. And then they just put in their phone number and they can continue. So it makes it extremely easy. Now, what Nicola was showing on that video is somebody that is already logged in. They already have payment methods saved, and that just defaults to their default or their last existing payment method. So whatever they use last, it'll default to that. But the biggest thing is always brand new users not logged in. How can we get them to check out as easy as possible? This is already defaulted to Apple or Google Pay based on their device and what they have on their phone, and then just putting in their phone number and continuing. Any questions on that? Jacques.
Yeah, just one. It looks great, but on the pay upon pickup option, I don't know if anybody's taking credit cards upon pickup. If not, it should say cash, because otherwise I know my drivers are going to show up and they're going to say, here's my credit card, and they're not equipped to take credit cards.
Got you. Okay. So that's, yeah. Okay, guys, we'll have to talk about that for sure. It used to say cash. We switched it to pay on pickup, or pay upon delivery. Okay. So it's kind of two different things. It would really be like you have to pay with cash or pay on delivery, which would mean you can pay with a credit card on delivery.
Yeah, or credit card on delivery or cash on delivery.
Yeah. Okay. We'll probably have to switch that back to cash and then create a different feature if we want, if we think it's needed.
I don't know about everybody else, but I wouldn't want to take credit cards on delivery.
Nor would I.
How come?
It's just a nightmare.
Yes, exactly. It gets ugly. You have some kid using a credit card that obviously is not theirs. They don't have ID. They can't do the verifications that are on already set up in the computer.
Yeah. So what happens if we just activate it so on their DriverLogic app, they could just hold the card up to their phone and accept payments that way?
That's great if Wi-Fi is working at the moment where they are and all this other stuff. But if it's not, then we're running into taking food and putting the drivers in a very precarious situation.
Yeah, my drivers
Okay.
wouldn't want to do it.
All right. Sounds
Yeah,
good.
that
Good to
would
know.
be
Thank you.
that would be a nightmare.
To just take a credit card at the drop off, you're saying, and it just automatically charges the customer for the amount?
Yeah, half the time you're going to get there and they're going to be like, "Oh, I can't find my card" or something. You know what I mean? There's just too many issues. With
Yeah, I
that.
mean, and if you think about it, have you ever given a credit card to like an Uber or DoorDash driver?
No.
Yeah, I think it's just using a driver to execute something like that is probably.
Yeah, I don't see, I mean, I get
Yeah.
what you all are saying. I don't see any difference between exchanging cash and exchanging credit card. To me, it would be, you know,
unless it's
safer.
counterfeit, cash is pretty, like,
Well, yeah, but
there's a
then
lot
you're
of credit
accepting
card
cash.
fraud. There's not a lot of counterfeited cash coming through the system that we've seen.
Yeah. I just look at cash being more risky because of, people can mug you because they know that, you accept cash or whatever, but whatever.
Well, let me ask you, why would
we'll-
a consumer not put it into the system and wait for the driver to get there if they have a credit card?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's, yeah.
Just because it's less friction, like at the checkout. I'm just thinking of like when we do AI voice ordering, they have the ability for us to send them a link and they can pay beforehand or just pay upon delivery, and all of them say pay on delivery. It's just less friction during checkout.
I think it would be more friction because if it's late, if it's anything else, like unless you give me a discount, I'm not paying for this. I'm not. If the payment's done up front, they're more forgiving and they take their food.
Yeah, agreed. All right, that's great. All that is.
We wouldn't want to pick up orders, unless we know they're either giving us cash or paid for. We have issues with cash sometimes, just taking cash.
Yeah.
So, having people pay for the food before we have the restaurant make it and know we're getting paid is kind of important.
Okay, sounds good. That's great to know. Thanks, guys. All right, POS integration. Matt, you want to run through this?
Yeah, I will hit this. Same story as normal here, guys. I mean, the more information you have before you kind of get the ball rolling, the better. I know we've got some folks who have been executing these things within 1 day's time. Now, what does 1 day's time really mean? It probably just means they did a bunch of work in the upside down of all of that, right? They did more work before they brought it to us, and then once they got, I got the ball rolling as soon as it comes in, and they were able to get it live, within 24 hours of turning it into us. And being prepared is generally going to mean having the login credentials to whichever point of sales, web interface that they have. So if they're working with Toast or Clover or something like that, knowing the username and password to get into that web account for that point of sale is going to help dramatically. I know we were having some issues a couple of weeks ago, affecting a number of clients with Checkmate. I'm pretty sure that was Checkmate specifically, and some Charlie stuff out there as well. I think that we got the main issues resolved. I honestly forget exactly what that was, but it was affecting a number of restaurants. So I know that some of you guys are having still some issues out there, and we intend to dive back into those and make sure we're getting that looked at and resolved as well. But like Jacques, I think you are one of the affected clients having issues across a number of restaurants. I believe we got that situated.
Yeah, most of them, yeah.
And then Mike, I know that you guys have some stuff that I intend to look at here as well.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Absolutely. And kind of beyond looking at each case on a one-by-one situation, very rarely are these things like, oh wow, this is this one thing that's impacting all of them across the board sort of situations. The one that we blocked for Jacques was having to do with something that was impacting at the very minimum, I think like 6 clients with their connections. So nothing that's blocking or affecting everybody. If anyone's having problems, I think they're one-off problems, and I intend to look at them here in the coming days.
Appreciate it. Alrighty. Next slide here, dispatch and support. Drum roll. We did drop in September, but the on-time percentage did go up, and the average delivery time stayed about the same. We did a little bit better. We are promoting some people internally, and we have been working on our processes and procedures. Hopefully, we're seeing increased customer support, both on phone and through chat. And let us know if you see anything that's better or worse. Really, we just love the feedback. So those are the numbers. Now the top operators, drum roll here. Number 3, Whoosh, 38 minutes. Average distance, 2.6 miles compared to the 3.2 mile average. And their automated restaurant volume is at 48%. Usually we see them as the number 1, I believe. Number 2, even though this looks like it would be Hopper Maui, it is 541 to go. 1.6 miles on the average distance. And then their automated restaurant volume is 50%. That is a 37-minute delivery time. And squeaked it out. Wait, hold on a second. Let me see. Oh, look at that. So close. Hopper Maui, you got that Lambo or that Ferrari, whatever it is. Squeaked it out by 0.03, I think, of a minute. 37 minutes. Average distance 2.8 miles, 91% automated restaurant volume. So congratulations, Jock. Cranked it out.
I'd rather have longer times and more customers.
Yeah, I agree with that for sure. So that's the next thing we got to work on, the marketing aspect for sure. All right, current opportunities. Once again, free APIX orders. So sending orders in from any third-party system into our system. Those are absolutely free to you guys. So it's using us like you would use Cartwheel or Shipday or any of those other companies. I know there's some updates that we owe to Dusty still for the EasyCater and the Nash, which we will get that done. The developer that's doing those is finishing up the payment integration. So we're waiting for him to get that done. And then we will be getting some of that stuff updated for you, Dusty, and for everybody else.
Anthony, can I let you know I've got access. I'm now taking orders in Ocala and Naples, Florida, effective last Friday. Yep. So I'm kicking it on this end. Yeah, fast. As soon as I can get it turned over to DL Dispatch, would be fantastic. Because now my volume's starting to come up, but I'm keeping a good tight rein on things and making things good. Yep.
All right, great. Love to hear it. Good work on that.
Yep. Thanks.
Yeah, for sure. Any other questions on any of that? AI voice ordering, we're cranking. If you're not doing it, you should be. The new system's great. Fetch, I think, is the only client that's running live right now, and they're having great success. We get to see all the different orders that come through. All the calls are recorded. We get to analyze all the calls. And yeah, I think it's been a great success for them. Harrison is going to be onboarding a lot more restaurants. These were 2 clients that he was beta testing. I'm sure you guys have seen some of the videos that I've posted on Facebook. If you haven't, just go ahead and listen to them. They're all real recordings. I can play a couple for you now if you want to hear some. But let's see. Here's a delivery order. I'll play this.
Ordering assistant for today. Speaking clearly without speakerphone helps accuracy. Feel free to tell me your entire order without waiting for me to respond. What would you like to order today?
A chicken chimichanga for one order.
Just to confirm, did you want the chimichanga?
Yes. Chicken.
Great, 1 chicken chimichanga. And did you want to add tomato as a modifier for your chimichanga? Or did you mean something else?
Tomato is fine.
Okay, 1 chicken chimichanga with tomato. Anything else for you?
Yes, I would like a chicken bacon ranch wrap with no cheese
Got it, 1 chicken
and
bacon
no
ranch.
tomato.
Okay, chicken bacon ranch wrap.
Nope.
I'm having trouble understanding your request clearly. To help me get this right, could you please make sure you're not on speakerphone and are speaking directly into your microphone? This will help me capture your order accurately. Just to confirm, for the chicken bacon ranch wrap, did you want it with no cheese and no tomato?
Correct.
Perfect, chicken bacon ranch wrap with no cheese and no tomato. Anything else for you?
That'll be fine.
Okay, so I have 1 chicken chimichanga with tomato and 1 chicken bacon ranch wrap with no cheese and no tomato. Your subtotal before tax and any fees is $24.90. Does this sound correct?
Yes.
Will this be for takeout or delivery?
Delivery.
And what is the full delivery address, including zip code and any building numbers and any special delivery notes?
2411 Highway JJ, Merrill, Wisconsin, 54452.
Just to confirm the address, 2411 Highway JJ, apartment unit, if any not specified, 50452, is that correct?
Correct.
And for payment, you can pay at the door, or for a more convenient delivery, I can text a quick pay link to handle it now. What works best for you?
At the door.
And what's the name for this order?
Scott.
And is the number you're calling from the best one to text your order confirmation to?
Correct. Yes.
All right, give me a few seconds to verify the order details and get a final order summary. Okay, so I have you down for 1 order of chimichanga with shredded chicken and with tomato, and 1 order of chicken bacon ranch wrap with no cheese, no tomato, and we're delivering that to 2411 County Highway JJ, zip code 54452. Your order will be delivered today, around 7:19 p.m. Your total, including taxes and fees, comes to $32.26. Does that all sound correct?
Correct.
Great. Scott, please check the text we just sent you. Also, please keep your phone close by, just in case we need to get in touch with you. We appreciate your business very much.
That one was a average call, but you hear it. And actually, as we're on this call, I'm seeing orders coming through for Fetch Me for a couple of the restaurants right now. So big opportunity. Restaurants love it. Easy sell. If you want any more information, let me know. Also, you can pick Harrison's brain, reach out to him on Facebook, ask any questions. But he's rolling with it. I mean, he gets them set up in like 20 minutes. So it's all automated. The system's completely automated. You can get them set up live or demo through your own instance. You just fill out a form and the bot and everything is created within 5 minutes and you can start accepting orders. It's crazy. So, all right, that's it. Anybody have any questions? Open discussion time. Anything we can help with? No?
Well, hey man, sorry about the things with Breck Ale House.
All good.
Yeah, that's what it is. Definitely
I mean,
a difficult client. So
yeah, we got to keep trying for sure.
Yep.
So,
yep.
yeah.
So yep, I'm good on that one. Let's see, we're good on EasyCater orders coming into you guys. So what do y'all know about like Falcon or Falcon Express, like EasyCater orders? You remember what's her name? God damn,
Ashley
Campos. Yep.
Not much.
And not much. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, cool. I don't know. I guess they're still a player. I'm talking to a driver right now here in Phoenix area, is still taking some EasyCater orders with them. But, you know, Falcon is like still a part of their dispatch of EasyCater, which I don't like that, but that's another thing. Yeah, I don't know. Just looking at some things. So, yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know how we can help. I think the next thing is getting this stuff done between Nash and getting all the tracking and endpoints and photos required.
Right.
We do have this. What's that?
Oh, no, I was just saying, yes, that's a big thing for them on this. So, yeah, as soon as you guys get that laid out and it's perfect, yeah, I'm ready to switch from Cartwheel all the way because
Okay.
I don't like being in two different softwares, dude. And
Yeah.
I know y'all's got it locked down. So, yep, that's where I want to be.
Okay, great. Love
Yep.
to hear it. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support as always.
For sure, man. Yep.
Okay. Chomp, anybody from Chomp have anything they want to throw in, or anybody else on the call?
No, we're good over here at Chomp.
Does anybody want to spin up an AI voice ordering bot right now for one of the restaurants, and I can show you how to do it on the call? I can do it for anybody. It'll be a demo bot. If anybody wants to do it, and we can mess with it.
Hey, Anthony, I have a question for you on that.
Yes,
I
sir.
have it's not a restaurant, but somebody who may be interested in it nonetheless. Is it specific for restaurants or can you adjust it?
Well, I mean, as long as they have a menu in our system. So however you have that set up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, this is a concierge service who we are hooking up with. They're putting us, it's a pocket, so to speak, concierge, and they're using all of our restaurants and putting links from our restaurants. So I might have, I'm not sure how it'll work, but that's, you know, they want the voice activation on their site, and they're working with somebody else in order to build it out. So I thought I might try to throw it to you guys. It wouldn't really involve me, but
yeah. Well, you would get commission from it. You make about $1 an order that goes through. So if you want to throw it over to us, we can get it, we can get it set up for them really quick. If we can set one up for you, and then you can show them how it works, you know.
Yeah, I told them I'd spin one up and then show them. When I get back from vacation, I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Because I can spin one up for you right now if you want.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Let's see here. And anybody chime in whenever they want, if they have anything that they want to talk about. But I'll go through this and show everybody. Let's see. What is it? Voice. I know what I do. Okay.
I was just wondering if we're going to get the payment update for internal, being able to charge restaurants for individual items on intervals. Because that was talked about with the new payment system, but I haven't heard anything about it in a while.
Yeah, can you explain more so we could take some notes, and maybe we already have a ticket for it?
Oh, just like being able to say, you know, oh, you want POS integration? Well, you're going to pay for that. This is the charge, and then just pass that charge on. The various things, the ability to pass on charges, so they can kind of keep what they want.
So Jeremiah, I'm gonna, like, right now we're, you know, after we got these 2 reports out, there's a couple little things that we're just buttoning up, basically, you know, and the goal is to like really wrap up I think right now the amount of financial tickets flowing into us has dropped dramatically. And even when they do come in, they can be answered very quickly and easily, either, you know, directly or with like, hey, just go here and run this and you'll see, right? So I think it seems like everyone has a better understanding of their financials, right? Which is the main goal. Once we're done with these we have like a handful of tickets that we're working on right now. Then we're going to move into like features, right? So then it will be like, I know a couple of them are those, like the ability to charge specific amounts for different things that you're offering, right? Whether it's time-based, order-based, whatever. And then the other ones, like the ability to use third-party drivers with national partners
on the
corporate orders.
salad order, they added 2 more. It's going to be 12 all day.
Jock, you're
Oh,
not on
Jock.
mute.
Okay,
But
you're
I do
not on
need
mute,
some,
Jock.
real quick, I need some information to get this thing going, and then you guys can continue.
So sorry, real
Uh,
quick. Yeah, let me finish. So Jeremiah, we'll put something out, and I want people to vote on like the importance of different like list features, and then vote on them, and we can start knocking those out. But I think that one that you mentioned is probably up in the definitely in the top 3 from what I've heard.
Okay, yeah, because it'd be nice to be able to be like, hey, it's $10 a month for a tablet or something, and or like you want POS integration, here's the rate on that, and then have them build that so we can market with a lower rate instead of having to raise the rate up to put these features in.
Okay. Here we go. What location, Jock?
Let's say Lahaina.
Alrighty. And then what restaurant?
Kihei Cafe.
Kihei. It's like
K-I-H-E-I.
right here.
Yeah. A lot of L's.
See if I got it. And then come over here. So this right here, website URL, just so everybody knows, is this, including the / and the HTTPS. So right here, that is the URL, just the domain right there. And then it is what is it?
K-I-H-E-I.
Okay. Cafe.
Yeah.
Okay. And then just put the restaurant, the RID in there, which I got from restaurant ID right here. And then we'll just submit this thing as a demo. And it'll be ready in a very short amount of time. So we'll wait for it and it'll crank it out. So if anybody else wants one, let me know. Or I can just drop this in there and you guys can set one up for yourself if you want. But if anybody else wants me to do it, I can spin one up for you. All right. Nobody else? Raise your hand. Going once, going twice. All right. And so what that does is, so everybody knows, that goes into an automation, which I'll show you really quick. And now it's going to pull that entire menu. So as you see here, this came through and it's going to go create this bot. It's pulling the menu from Hopper Maui right now. It'll assign a phone number to it. Everything, options, sub options, min max quantities, all that will be available. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Fill some dead space if anybody wants to, because this will spit out a number. It's going to take probably another 2 minutes. So if there's anything else that anybody wants to talk about, throw it out there.
Is there going to be some glue updates for SEO coming up?
Yeah, we definitely have to get those done for sure. I think it's extremely important. After this payment update is done, we'll start working on a bunch of other features. So.
Yeah, the other one will be the pages in glue that haven't been made yet, like the rewards and stuff like that. Because once a customer clicks on that, it kicks them out of glue and puts them into the backside.
Yep. Yeah, we have to add rewards will be the next thing, and then group ordering. So we have, and I'm sure Jeremiah and Richard have seen the new AI assistant that we have that like it can code up things for us. It will figure out the issues. It's pretty amazing. So a lot of what we've been doing. Yeah. So like no other company, I don't think I've ever seen any company have what we've built, and we've been spending it. It's probably been about 4 or 5 months, and I can preview that as well. But the way that it works, this is cool. If you go into, and we can add this in everybody's channels, but this AI code assist, like I asked this questions right now. Many instances do not allow gift certificates or coupon codes to be used when the restaurant is a national partner. Where is this restriction in the code base? And what happens is this AI system goes into our complete code base, and it shows right here, RDS logic specifically, the system checks a database field. When this field is set to 0, false, the order contains a restaurant flag, and it says exactly where it finds this in the code. For coupon codes, that's where it's found. For national partner detection, that's where this is found. Database fields, and then it goes into how it works. Now, let's just say that we needed to fix this because this was a bug. I could just tag it and say, create a ticket, and this will create a ticket for it. I could go on this stuff forever, but after it creates a ticket, it will actually go into our system in Jira, and then we have another agent that will code up the solution, so we don't have to code up our own solutions, and it'll actually code the solution with everything ready to go for any bugs or new features. So we have a lot of our internal staff has been working on getting this great, and then we're going to be able to deliver a ton of new features and fix bugs extremely quick in the future.
Anthony, on that one particular thing, are we going to be able to accept those coupons and discounts on national partners?
And I think we'll be able to do that because I think that's just like we don't allow it. And the reason why we didn't allow it before was because of the payment system.
The issue on that ant was, and I'll just explain it, was, we were in the past, we would collect for that national partner's order from that specific transaction, right? Now we don't. We just say, oh, you owe at the end of the day a total of X dollars to us, and we grab it out of the pile, which was kind of what I was showing earlier. So in the past, we couldn't allow discounts because then we couldn't collect to pay the national partners, and then we'd have to pay them out of pocket. Now that's not an issue, so it'll be a fairly easy fix. I mean, I'm sure one of the guys could have that done in half a day, basically, at this point in time.
Yeah, I don't even think it's a fix, Joe. I think it's
releasing it.
Yeah, it's a migration. So I want to get that done tomorrow if we can.
I mean, like I said, I think it's literally a half a day job, like between fixing it, testing it, everything. It's nothing.
So here's the bot for
calling PJ Cafe. I'm your automated ordering assistant for today. Speaking clearly without speakerphone helps accuracy. Feel free to tell me your entire order without waiting for me to respond. What would you like to order today?
do you have any salads on the menu?
Yes, we do have salads on the menu. Would you like the Caesar, the Avo Bacon and Caesar wrap, or the Southside salad or wrap?
I'll have the South Side and a Caesar as well, 2 Caesars.
Okay, that's 1 Southside and 2 Caesars. Anything else for you?
No, that's it.
Okay, so I have 1 Southside and 2 Caesars. Your subtotal before tax and any fees is $41.95. Does this sound correct?
Yes. Anyways, you guys see how it works. That's that menu from Jock's restaurant, and you could do that for as many restaurants as you want. I know Aladdin's been spinning some up himself, but big revenue to be made. What's that?
Quick question on that. I know it brings the sub options and stuff in. Is it able to decipher this description as well? So with that whole South Side salad, are you able to ask it, you know, what comes on the South Side salad?
Yep, all the descriptions are in there.
Okay,
And call it and show some cool stuff where you're like, well, what about this? What, you know, like let them see more than just ordering an item. I mean, because that's, you know, what's pretty amazing about it.
Yeah, okay. Got you.
Hey, Anthony, I put up a coding assistant in the Glue Slack.
Yeah.
So it's one thing that we see a lot of, have an issue with. Customers do a reorder and then, you know, immediately check out thinking everything's the exact same as their last order. However, according to the coding assistants, intentionally the tip is left out. So then sometimes we have the customers call and say, you know, hey, they got the email confirmation and then they see that there's no tip on there and they're like, hey, I need a tip. Or most of the time they don't even think about it because they automatically assume, hey, it's a reorder.
Yes.
It's
So
exactly the same.
This is what you have right here, right? On my screen?
Yeah. So
Okay.
what personally I would like to see is, you know, I know I get it says, you know, intentionally it's customer's choice or whatever, but they're getting a checkout page. We'd like that previous tip to be displayed on there. And then if they want to change it, they can change it. Or go ahead and check out, because most customers, you know, they automatically assume it's exact same as their last order. So they immediately hit that checkout button when the tip is actually zeroed out.
Got you. Yeah, so this will actually go out and create this ticket, and then I could step through that too to show you guys how that works. I mean, this stuff that we've built that is embedded into our system now is just going to like allow us to crush. It's going to be great.
Yeah, I absolutely love that coding assistant. You know, it saves me from having to ask a bunch of questions. Because when I have an issue, I want to solve the issue too, or at least come up with a solution.
Yeah.
But with that coding assistant, I'm able to, you know, I can figure out what the problem is. They find it in the code and I can say, hey, can you guys check out this area of the code? Or this is the issue. This is how to fix it. And it saves time for the developers too, because they have everything right there in front of them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. Okay, I'll call this number again.
Thank you for calling Kihei Cafe. I'm your automated ordering assistant for today. Speaking clearly without speakerphone helps accuracy. Feel free to tell me your entire order without waiting for me to respond. What would you like to order today?
Yeah, I'm a vegetarian. What type of options do you have for me?
Absolutely. Here are some vegetarian options from our menu. Chia bowl, made with non-dairy milk, topped with granola and berries. Parfait bowl, served with granola and berries. Mixed fruit or pineapple bowl. Muslix bowl, overnight oats with yogurt and berries. Papaya delight bowl with muslix. Half a papaya with yogurt, granola, and berries.
Okay.
Bagel breakfast.
Maybe you can just give me like create 3 different vegetarian dishes. And I want to keep it all under $80. I have no idea if this can do this. I'm just throwing it at it. Like I've never.
Sure. Here are 3 vegetarian dishes from our menu that together will keep you under $80. 1. Chia bowl, made with non-dairy milk, topped with granola and berries. $10. 2. Bagel breakfast. BS bagel. Bagel with applewood bacon. Spinach, avocado, tomato, and cream cheese. 17.95.
Did I say a vegetarian dish?
Remove the bacon to keep it fully.
Yeah, that's so.
3. Cheese omelet or build your own.
Oh, it said we can hold the
The bacon. Yeah, it said we could take off the bacon.
Mushrooms, onions, jalapenos, tomato, or green onions. $11.95. That brings your total to about $39.90 before tax and fees. Would you like to go with these?
Yeah, I got a couple of kids and I need something for them, and then just add that to the order. And as long as it's under $80, I'm good.
Got it. For the kids, I'll suggest a couple of simple, kid-friendly options to add and keep the total under $80. Pancakes. 2 large buttermilk pancakes. $11.95. Waffle. Belgian waffle made to order. $11.00. Adding these to your previous vegetarian selections brings your subtotal to about 62.80 before tax and fees. So, to confirm, your order is Bowl Bagel Breakfast, BST Bagel with bacon removed for vegetarian, cheese omelet with your choice of veggies, pancakes, waffle. Would you like to customize the omelet with any specific veggies or make any changes to the kids' items?
Yeah, can you put jalapenos and spinach on it?
Got it. Adding jalapenos and spinach to the cheese omelet. Anything else for you?
That's it. So there you go.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So
it's
what
free.
does it do when there's not a sub option built for a specific thing? So like with that one, like the jalapenos, say that wasn't built into the sub options. Does it just add it as a note?
Yeah, right now it adds it as in the notes, and then eventually we're gonna have it to where it just creates the option on the fly, and then based on the AI, like it'll just estimate the cost. So that will be coming in the future. So this right here, if you guys are still watching, see, I said, create a glue ticket as a bug. Boom, it created the ticket. And then you're going to see here, business requirement when a customer uses reorder in the glue app, and it gives all the technical implementation, acceptance criteria, additional context. And then I can go here and hit it with the label of help. And this will actually now go out and it'll code up the entire fix for this for us. So, and it'll pop up here in the comments in a second. So it starts a whole nother AI agent that is meant just for coding, and it'll do that. So this is what we have coming down the pipeline. I mean, we're already using it, but we're just we're tweaking it out right now. Richard, I'm sure you've seen that the way that it responded to you this last time is probably better than how it's responded in the past. So yeah, good stuff. Anything else you guys want to go over?
Yeah, I wanted to hit on OrderLogic. Something for the roadmap with it, because you mentioned with the AI about it, like creating stuff. Basically, in OrderLogic, allowing the restaurant to be able to charge for something.
Yeah, for sure. We need to add that in. That will be coming pretty soon. So I would say in the next month, you'll see like the amount of bugs decrease big time, and the bug fixes and features be released at like at least 3 times the amount that we're currently doing. So we've been working on a lot of stuff behind the scenes to then make our productivity, hopefully 3 times, 300% greater in the near future. Jock.
Hey, with that mentioned, if on my wish list is being able to put a pop-up on an individual location instead of the entire site with Deliver Club, because I have some areas that I need certain things, but it doesn't affect everyone.
Right. Okay.
Okay, other than that, guys, I'm jumping. So thank you for all your time, and I'll see you next time.
It's always a pleasure, Jock.
Aloha.
And then here, for anybody that's watching this, for the final thing, here it is: current code, modified code to fix it, preserves the original tip by fetching DB and passing to existing set driver tip, call without altering its signature. And there it is. There you have it. So that's my final trick for the day. And sorry, I'm just trying to pack up here. All right. Well, if there's nothing else, it's been a pleasure. We'll do it again next month. We'll see everybody on Slack. Good luck out there. We're looking forward to cranking some things out for you here in the near future. Have a good one.
Thanks, everybody. Sign up.